Jen Blair is in conversation with silence. For example, recently, her first publication in a very long time went abruptly offline. Before that, she spent a lot of time thinking about writing, but not writing. Now, Jen writes poetry and hybrid work and does some acting and performance. Before silence, she published a chapbook. In the future, she is sure to be long-listed for some things, short-listed for other things, and eventually to win the prize for something obscure. Jen loves people and language and hates fascism. That's right. She lives here in Chicago and works here too. Are you sure, Jen?
Gotta adjust, you know. When I was a kid, I was super self-conscious, very unsure of myself, but sure of what was right and wrong. The kind of kid who tested high but never did her homework. Shy but defiant, uncompliant, always, always, always the one with the awkward question. There was no diagnosis then for what I was. A diagnosis can be both curse and blessing, reducing you to a set of symptoms, but also making it maybe not your fault. Does anybody else here have a diagnosis? Anybody? Yeah? Yeah. Supposedly 1 in 5 people is neurodiverse, but it's still considered pathological. For example, did you hear the Trump administration is creating a national registry of people with autism to track them? Yep. I'm sure they'd never round anybody up. Oh, wait. Surveillance games. But anyway, there is a theory that neurodivergence was adaptive in hunter-gatherer times. People with ADHD and related conditions could spot danger early. We served as kind of an early warning system for the culture. When I was a kid taking history, back then they called it social studies. Is it still called that? When I was a kid in social studies, bad student, inattentive, dreamy, whatever, do spacey, dreamy kids still exist in a Adderall, Ritalin, Concerta, Stratera America? In social studies, they taught us about the Holocaust. Do they still teach about Nazi Germany in like a disapproving way? Not sure. Anyway, my teacher, was it Mrs. Scopus? She was great. My teacher said it's easy for us kids in America to think it couldn't happen here, but it could. And she asked us, what would we do if it did?